a little bit. You can get... Oh, Waffle loses his life.
I think about it. I mean, MKS was the Lucent Beam. The zombies are chasing down now as well. Norman has that Fisher in 1 second, but if they have the vision, Lucent Beam could connect. The zombie's going to be stunned up as well. And MKS, the Lucent Beam would have got the kill, but he just didn't have it in time.
My God, that was very impressive by MKS, getting that timing just right here. Chanto was only 5 seconds, and he was like, you know, you're TPing 3 seconds on a 5-second cooldown. Very scary. So well played by him. If Afu had actually teleported top instead of walking, that could have been a big problem for them. Afu, though, he might be losing his life here. Decay in 1 will be enough to keep him alive. He's got Tombstone as well. You want to throw it? He wants to throw it on the cliff, I think, but loses his life before he can do that. MKS still low health.
Varus though, the cold feet comes out before he can get the kill here, Paulson. Does he come back? The hook comes through. They're going to be able to get the kill into Paulson, and Varus does survive.
Could you guys get a hobby? Leave me alone. Oh, no, the wave is waving.
Yeah, Tombstone's going to drop though. Walmy can get himself away from this one. Fisher, Lucent Beam's already been dropped. MKS. He's going to try and do a lot of bit of damage, but with the Enchant Totem here, it might be enough to get the kill here. Lucent Beam comes back through. Norman does have that Enchant Totem, but he's going to be chased down by the zombies once again, trying to keep the stick alive, but it's going to be enough at MKS and Afu.
Styling on the mid lane. He's going for infused raindrops now, making it very difficult for them to get killed. And your Dream, he might be in trouble. He just hits level 6 though, which means that the aggression that they were going to go for might be turned around, and then Losen, that cliff, sorry, that Fisher blocks him off, and he might be losing his life here.
Yeah, Moon doesn't even come in for the...
You're the Oracle, in fact.
Oh, in fact, there's going to be the hook on the bottom lane. Mid one, dragged underneath tower range for 1 shot, but does he turn this one around? DB, he's already used the hood, and it's interesting that he's gone for the hood and not the Vanguard here on the Pudge as well.
I guess there's a fair bit of magic damage, but yeah, that is interesting that the Vanguard, I mean, it does give you more health as well. Hook is available. Mid one,
he hits it!
Because he's a giant rhinoceros. You know, those guys aren't nimble. They're not going to be dodging hooks left and right.
It may be. Enchant Totem comes out. Tombstone's going to be dropped now as well. The Bouncing Glaives does come through onto the Eidolons, but it is only level 1, and it's level 3 onto the demonic conversion. So those are...
That's good. They got it, but might slow him down later on.
Oh, the Dream Calls comes out. Ember Spirit's going to be stunned up by the Enchant Totem now as well. In Your Dream, trying to bottle up. Can he get himself away from this one? Because the Fisher comes through. He might have to kill the Silence onto the Ember Spirit now as well. And just an overextension there from Moon. Getting way too cocky. Vargas as well. Mid one goes for the Falcon's Blade here. Oh, top lane. Did he want to try and go? Because there's going to be the rotation from Moon and Womi. Well, they might be able to make a move. Was that Tombstone 10 seconds away? Sleight Fist comes through though. Fisher, it's not going to be thrown out. The Remnant Dive onto Womi. Throws the Black Hole. He catches 2 of them. But with the Lucent Beam, it gets the cancel off now as well. Womi, Moon, can he get himself out of this? Womi is going to go down. DB TP's in, but Norman, can he get himself away? The Dismember comes out onto MKS. Moon gets the kill with the Sleight of Fist. They are still going to be able to get the kill onto MKS. And now the Remnant Dive away here. Moon. I don't know why he came back into that, but yeah, the wards on the cliff doing great work here. Now Norman might be the target. 3 heroes. Cold Feet comes out. Undying. Norman's going to be able to get himself away. The regen coming through though. It's actually going to be Paulson. He didn't get the purge off, so Norman's going to be able to regen and turn this one around. Orb flies through. They've already used that Dream Coil. Fisher comes out though. Luna can get himself away from this one. MKS. He's going to be a little bit of trouble. In Your Dream. The regen coming through from, again, Paulson. But he might be the next target. Yeah, and mid one, I mean, he's going to be free to take this tower. There's going to be the TPM from DB, though. Oh, straight hook into the Dismember. He flashed the RP, but he wasn't able to get it off. Now, mid one, he drops that RP. Fisher comes out. Can he get himself the Echo Slam comes through with the Enchant Totem, and Norman cleans him up there. So, an RP for what? Mid lane,
nothing.
They're going to be able to get the root onto the Puck. Puck, Ice Blast is going to be used, but they do get the kill onto In Your Dream. Ice Blast onto 2, though. Moon will survive through this. Doesn't have that TP for 12 seconds. Trying to do what he can with the Sleight Fist. Reman's going to dive through now as well. They might be able to get the kill onto Varus. Varus goes down, and Afu picks it up, and he might just still survive through the Shatter. He will. The Ice Blast does wear off. Womi comes in, has the Black Hole in 45 seconds, but what is he going to be able to do here? The Fisher. The rotation from DB. DB just wants to get straight into these fights.
Fast fingers are wasting that ultimate. And meanwhile, Varish, Tombstone breaks trees, so gives them vision, and looks like they might be able to... Oh, DB walks in though.
Yeah, the Tombstone
this could be a tough fight.
Mid one, he's got that RP. Does he want to try and maybe skewer into this? Did he take the Tombstone down? Okay, so they are maybe Moon on the back lines. Looking for that kill into Varish. There's going to be a really nice Fisher. Was that Cold Feet for the lockdown? Moon, he's got a Remnant to dive away, but the Dismember comes out, and that's going to cost him his life. Get him way again. Moon just getting too cocky on the Ember while the rest of his team are running away.
Max decay over the Tombstone this game in particular, because you're not up against very fast hitters, right? Like, is Pudge going to be chewing through that Tombstone? No. Oh dear, mid one.
He's just
no.
caught out again. Echo Slam gets dropped for this. False Promise might keep him alive, but the Dismember, do they have enough heals to keep Magnus going? Magnus has that RP. Going to be able to catch 2 before he potentially goes down here now as well. So they do get the kill onto Varish, and it looks like they've got enough to keep Magnus alive through the ultimate. But DB, he will eventually be able to get the kill. Afu wants to carry on going the Fisher. Moon's going to be able to jump in. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains comes out, and DB, does he go back in his toy box? He will be just ripped apart and the stuffing taken out of him.
Slam, the black hole. Mid one, he's going for it. He's got the blink. He's going to catch Varish, but who's catching who?
Yeah, point blank Ice Blast here from mid one now as well. The Skewer and the Shockwave are going to be used, but they've got so much damage to Magnus. Not able to get the TP off. DB backlands. In Your Dream, he's going to jump in with the Dream Coil now as well. The hook doesn't actually land, so it's not going to break an MKS. He's just trying to wait out this Dream Coil. It will be going down now as well. And Moon, he gets another good jump with the Slight Fist. Searing Chains are available too if they want to go for it. Underneath the tier 3 tower, the tier 2 is still up. So DB with that Fisher out now, he might be safe. Womi, can't say the same thing for him. He's got no TP back, so he is behind enemy lines now as well. In Your Dream, the Dream Coil's down for the next 51 seconds. It looks like Afu, the Flesh Golem, is going to be the sacrifice. Really good Echo Slam. What can they do to finish off here now as well? But the Lucent Beam, the Eclipse, going to be diving through. DB wants to come into this fight. There's going to be the save onto Moon, and Moon, can they do anything? Searing Chains to come out to maybe save MKS. MKS, he's just going to try and turn and fight, but he will be taken down, and Norman claims that kill.
He actually turned around and tried to hit, but okay, we got black hole. Sorry, RP.
Narman though with the Fisher, what can he do? Moon, again, no regen left, so he's just what he's got left. But Earthshaker, he has to run himself away from this one. There's going to be a really nice skewer. Does he want to drop the black hole? He does the Ice Blast as well. And Paulson, he can't save Moon. He might not even be able to save mid one here. Mid one was that skewer 8 seconds before he could try and charge himself out of this. So he does turn, he does fight. Does a lot of damage to Varus, but is he going to be able to get himself out of this one? He's going to be silenced off. He's going to be hexed from the piggy pole, and it's not going to be enough to get him out there. He was relying on that extra movement speed, but he was just locked down as soon as he hexes himself. Yeah, and Moon's actually going to be going for a Desolator here, so not for the Maelstrom build that we usually see, but a little bit more physical damage, which will activate MKS a little bit more with the Slight Fist into the bouncing glaive. So that is a nice pick. They might be able to get the kill onto Varus now as well. Point blank Ice Blast, and Moon's going to go down. The hook, yeah, it does enough damage on Varus now. Can he get himself out of this? There's going to be a Tombstone being dropped, as well as that Flesh Golem trying to do the damage, but there's going to be the drive back onto DB Narman. He's trying to tank off an Afu who's just so big. The Dismember comes out into mid one, but they do get the kill onto Afu. Now can they go any further? The Fisher, it catches onto 2 again, and Luna, he wants to go towards the Manta Style and then into the BKB, but neither up for now, and he's just being locked down and killed off. Roshan even getting involved in this fight. Paulson has to run himself away from this. The river going to be changed, but is it going to be a sign of good fortune here for the side of SMG, the Fisher? Paulson once again, the silence comes out from the Waning Rift, and they're going to be able to clean up once again.
He's getting locked down. These fights dying first. Alpha's doing a pretty solid job staying around and tanking for his team, but it's not enough. You need people to do damage, and right now SMG, they need like 2 or 3 minutes of just solid farming where no one dies. They could give AG the... Oh dear, Afu, he's dying.
Instant caster's curse, and Afu...
He's not doing what I told him. I told him not to do that. I like this. You do get that impressive spell lifesteal. You know what, Moon? Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no, Moon. And he might be the only one.
Saving your friend syndrome comes out, and Paulson's gonna go around following Moon to the grave.
DB is gonna go. He's trying to find a hook on someone. He might catch mid one actually. Will he?
I mean,
okay.
Skewer Narman's not going to be hooked out. The Fish is going to be there now as well. Tombstone gets dropped on the high ground. Ice Blast onto mid one. Does he want to follow this up with an RP? Maybe get himself in and around this now as well, because I mean the BKB is going, but the Frost Blast is still there. The Ice Blast, and now Moon. He's going to be jumping into again 4 heroes on his own. He's got no backup from his team. Pops that BKB.
Brings down Narman though, and if you're SMG, this might be an opening. They're still mid on the Aegis though, so you want to be a little bit careful. But they're saying, hey, can we deal with DB? Can we go for it? DB doesn't have the BKB though, so you can... Oh, another hook.
Dream Call comes out. Ember Spirit, that is going to be the save coming through though from Paulson, and DB does just move himself away again. Still 30 seconds on that Aegis, but Tombstone's been dropped. You know, they've still got the Eclipse. The hook's going to come through. DB doesn't actually catch onto anyone. You can see on the back lines as well, the Black Hole is still there as well. So the are waiting, but Womi, yeah, he picks up the illusion. He's got the, like you say, the Blink Dagger to come in on this as well if he wants to, and yeah, DB's going to frontline this and try and maybe bait someone from SMG to overextend into that black hole. Dream Coil 45 seconds away, so they're not going to have that. But now Narman's back up as well, so the Echo Slam is available once he gets into this fight, and he's going to be able to come into the outpost.
Oh, good bait with that illusion ruin just now. And they are get rid of one of Enigma's illusions. And man, that illusion ruin play by Womi baits mid wall. They don't get to. Oh,
Echo
no,
Slam
man!
onto two. The backlines, the Fisher, they've got the lockdown. The Black Hole comes through. They even get the lockdown onto MKS through his BKB. The Dismember comes out, and this is going to be a really nice fight for Army Geniuses. No buyback on the Luna or Moon, and they're right underneath this tier 2 tower. In fact, they might go for more. Where's this hook? There's no blink dagger onto DB, so DB, the creep wave. The Fisher comes out, though, mid one. No hook back onto this. They're just going to focus onto this tier 2 tower mid, and how much further can they go after this tier 2 tower goes down?
I mean, if the two of the enemy cores are down, you might as well just, knock at the mid lane here, see where they're going to go. You have Eidolons. Eidolons, these are, with a bit of that extra attack speed. You force out the glyph. How committed are you here on Army Geniuses? You have another creep wave coming in, so it's not too bad for them. And by the way, look at DB. 17 flesh heap stacks. This guy is absolutely silent. His hook accuracy is a little out there, but doesn't matter, right? He's just that mid just gave Army Geniuses, free hitting time for like a couple of seconds. SMG, they're gonna go in your dreams. Not the guy you want to break a smoke on, honestly.
No, probably not. I mean, he's going to be away anyway. Moon leading the front line now as well. Varus, he does drop. Is he going to be able to get himself away? Searing Chains comes through for the lockdown, but the TPs are going to be there now as well. Varus, he gets the Ice Blast off, so it is actually going to connect onto mid one there as well before he goes down. His literal death throws as the hook, but it lands onto the puck. Oh, the drag back, not going to be there onto Paulson. Really nice dream call, though. If that hook would have landed, would have been able to get the break. And now DB, he's going to be locked down. Eclipse comes out now as well. DB, can he get himself out? The Dismember comes through, but do they have enough damage to take him down? Pudge, he just wants to carry on going through this. The damage, he's just surviving for so long. RP on the back line, so they get the lockdown mid one. Midnight Pulse is going to be dropped mid one. He gets the push back onto Narman. They've already got the kill onto the Pudge, and the Pudge is going to be there for 58 seconds. A complete turnaround from that fight that we saw in the mid lane, in the Dire base now. And MKS, the creeps are going to be pushing in. He has that Manta style up. If this goes down, this tier 3 tower, these buildings are going to absolutely melt because of the bouncing glaives.
Yeah, Peloson's gonna give him a heal a little bit here. Just but once that disarm is off, those buildings are gonna. Okay, Ice Blast. And then MKS needs to be careful here. Okay, he is able to dodge it, but all right, there's another glyph coming out here. 20 seconds for Narman. Black Hole, where is it? It's still 10 seconds away, so SMG can take this relatively risk-free, and they might decide to go back here. Moon, remnants legalities like everywhere, just hustle out of here. Yeah. And SMG turning the game around. They decided to fight 4 without DB, though.
DB's got the TP in, yeah, so he is going to be able to come through. MKS has to TP to the outpost, but he will be there before DB gets there. And DB's just going to turn himself around. They want to carry on fighting onto this. In your dream, Lucent Beam comes up. Fisher's going to be there for the block onto MKS. So MKS, does he have that BKB? He does. He has the Mask of Madness as well. If he needs the heals, he's going to get the drive back onto Womi, Enigma. Womi, he drops a Black Hole. Anything to cancel this. He's in the middle of it now as well. But they are going to be keeping Luna alive for a little bit longer with the Paulson just doing everything he can in his kit. And now the hook comes through, but it is going to be onto the Luna. The Luna has that Eclipse. Can they go even further onto the ERP? It catches onto 2, but they've already got the kill onto MKS. The drag back. Can they take down DB? Can they take down Varus? Varus is going to go down. Slide of Fist. Moon, he wants to dive himself around in this, but mid one will be caught out and killed off. And now DB, he's just cleaning up what's left. These remnants keeping Moon alive, but only for so long.
The moment Luna's dead, your chances of killing this Pudge become near 0. Like, what is their actual damage source after that? Is it the Magnus who's gone for an Aether Lens just now after what, Falcon Blade and BKB? He's not gonna do that. And oh, poor Peloson here. He is gonna be joining his teammates. He's like, guys, don't worry, I'm here. Yeah, your Luna's your only damage source against this Pudge. And the moment she's down, that's it. The fight's basically over for SMG. DB walked in. He was like, what, 75% health? Just nothing SMG can do about it. They can hit him for days and still won't do anything. 40 extra strength on this Pudge. DB, he's... I don't think they have vision on him. No, they don't. They don't have vision of their own triangle. But they go for In Your Dream instead. Overall, it doesn't seem like there's much vision for SMG on their side. Just one medium, one in the mid lane here next to the tier 2 for the Radiant side. That's about all the vision that SMG has.
Yeah, and MKS, he uses a Lucent Beam and then immediately pops that Mask of Madness to try and do a little bit of damage. But in your dream, he even drops the Dream Call here now as well. DB could rotate in. They're going to try and go, but there's going to be an immediate drop back onto DB, but he just puts mid one in trouble. The Dismember comes out. He's going to be purged off. Loads of Soap does come through there as well. And again, the Dream Call's already been used. The hook comes. It doesn't land on Afu, though. Looks like in your dream, do they want to try and fight this out? Because they've baited out... it's not... The Luna's BKB is still there. Did they bait out the BKB on the Magnus? They absolutely did. Moon.
Yep.
Oh, he's going to be
and-
fishing up. The Ice Blast comes through the Enchant Totem, the
Oh,
hook back.
Lord.
They get the deletion off. There's just going to be a
That's
really
on
nice
three, though.
RP drag back now onto 3 heroes. Can they take them all down? Though it looks like In Your Dream might be able to get himself away. Yeah, dives out to the back lines. But again, DB, he gets a kill to Arfu. The black hole comes out. He locks it onto MKS.
what a
MKS,
move.
it doesn't matter if the BKB is there or not. He's going to be locked down. He's going to be killed off. And Army Geniuses, they're just going to march through the side of SMG once again. They did lose both supports. But you lost your mid laner. You lost your carry. And Army Geniuses are 100% worth. 100% worth.
Dude, In Your Dream, what an MVP move. He's like, I know that the Pelosi still is around. I know he can throw out that false promise. He jumps on him. Pelosi, even though he puts on like Glimmer Cape, like In Your Dream doesn't care. He's like, I got you. I know your silence. And that's what allows him to kill MKS. So a huge move here by In Your Dream. And overall, Army Genius is just another insane performance coming out from them. SMG, it looked kind of okay. I like what Midland was trying to do to push DB. Oh, hello?
Hello.
Oh, it looks like my game just paused. Did that pause for you as well?
No, I'm still going.
Oh, okay. Well, for some reason, it just paused. I was worried because yesterday they were doing work on the internet, and I was like, you know, I was clenching, thinking that it might last till today. So, but yeah, overall, another. They actually leave the racks standing. Army Genius is showing mercy to SMG right now, even though Luna's still down for a while. They're like, no. We want to get a bit more experience in this game. We want to see if we can go the distance.
I was going to say, is it mercy or are they dragging out SMG's misery here?
I think it's mercy because if you're SMG, you're okay as long with those racks. Then you're pretty happy with that. You still have the RP. Just now we saw RP on 3, and MKS it took them what 2 seconds to melt both supports. DBs will be another matter, but you have damage on this Luna. Luna is the second most farmed hero in the game. She does, and she's got the specialist array, so she can hit people. She's gonna go for the Daedalus after as well, but it's gonna take some time for her to get that.
Yeah, and at that point, I mean, the Luna will look pretty darn scary if, you know, she does get to that Daedalus. Like you say, just rips through both supports. And with the Daedalus, she'll be able to go through a couple of cores there as well if SMG have the lockdown.
Gotta say though, man, Moon on this Ember Spirit 6-11 on in a game like this, like it's a bit high. Like he he'd often go in, gets dream coiled, he's eaten black holes, he's like taking a lot of echo sounds as well. It's not been the Moon show after the laning stage.
Yeah.
5-man smoke here from SMG. They're going to an area with no vision though. Varish puts an observer ward on that cliff. Does SMG still want to go for this? It's kind of risky. They might catch Wami, but Wami's also got a ward right next to him. If he can break it.
Army Geniuses moving up the river. They're going to see that courier now as well. I mean, they know roughly where they
Backstab
are.
here.
Are they going to be able to get the jump in from mid one? Because the high ground is going to be the
Oh,
mid one.
Lord.
He's looking maybe for that blink. Afu's going to be walking up now as well. Mid one just get onto DB. But do we have the lockdown to
Again?
take him down? MKS just pops that BKB. But there's going to be the 4 staff away. And now the black hole, it comes out. It catches onto the Magnus. There's going to be the Ice Blast now as well. MKS, the BKB is gone. He's going to be saved. And the RP comes through onto 2. Does he have the damage to take these 2 cores down? Moon's going to try and get there as well. Slider Fist comes out. MKS, the false promise will be wearing off. Do they have enough to get the kill here? And they absolutely do not. 3 heroes dead on the side of SMG. Might be for Moon. He tries to get out with the Remnant, but look at how slowly the Remnant's going. It's still going. He's dead, but it was still going, and that was barely a distance, and it took about 10 seconds for it to complete. And now, well, they do have the buyback onto MKS, but DB, he wants to be moving forward now as well. Norman still has that Echo Slam. Ice Blast comes up in 15 seconds. Yes, okay. Womi's down. There's no black hole, but this might be another T3 too. The Echo Slam on the back lines. They've got the lockdown onto MKS now as well. The Horn Toss comes through mid one. Is he going to be able to put him into Fountain? The Searing Chains comes through. They've got the lockdown onto the Punch. But just look at how tanky he is.
Jeez!
MKS goes down. Yeah, DB survives the fountain damage. Ice Blast. Everybody buying back on the side of SMG. But Army Geniuses, they get the GG call. And DB, he's even going in. They want the full 5-man wipe before this game ends. Afu in the fountain. Norman, they get the kill.
Dude, like, why SMG has this weird fixation on killing DB first multiple times. We saw it in the mid lane. We saw it just now. They got put the observer